Yo, you too. What is up? A lot has happened and a lot keeps on happening as I get back into my filler arc. It's why I'm now not uploading as much as I should be. And I apologize to those of y'all who were in the loop when I was doing all this daily content. Excuse me. DDG got arrested. DDG got something going on with India. That got leaked. That's a D Green video I gotta tap in with y'all. Plaqueboymax got something going on with Lil Baby, you know? It's like, it's a lot. Man, it's trying to get back up into the gym. I just went ahead, finished up my breakfast, drunk this tea. That's supposed to help me boost up testosterone and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm moving right now. I'm even getting back into some personal endeavors. But, hey, that's neither here nor there. So let's jump straight up into this video. Plaqueboymax exposes Lil Baby's ego. Now, we already know rapper niggas has always got some egos to them. That's why they're rappers. They have to believe the stupidity that they be rapping sometimes. And it either gets them killed or, you know, whatever. But they got a big bro in the industry, especially Lil Baby. I know y'all seen him with his little thigh tattoos or whatever the hell he got going on. So, yeah, man. Anyways, and we should already know how Lil Baby feels about streamers. Look at what he just did to that goofy Jack Doherty. So, hey, but anyways.
We split.
Okay, so we split the stream
revenue.
the
for the day.
revenue
For the day. That's
for you to rap.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Is you scamming me?
Oh, you got a rap screen.
Yeah, that's what I be doing.
I ain't know that.
Plaqueboymax getting another rapper on, and Plaqueboymax getting played by a rapper all over again. I want to say it's just him, but this seems like a common trend with rappers. That
With
come on
rappers,
streams,
right?
taking advantage.
I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Plaque in that situation for not crashing out in this room. Of course, he don't want to mess up the connects with Sexy Red and all that. But this guy right here, I'm not gonna lie. Something about me that I hate is when dudes suffer from main character syndrome. Now, I don't know that guy, and I don't want to speak too much on him, but the way bro was acting, he switched up two-faced, then he started getting bold, talking about something, oh, this ass. If it's ass, get out. Leave. I'm putting y'all niggas on. Y'all can go. I'm not forcing you to be here. I'm not forcing you to do this, do that, but whatever. Let's jump up into this. How y'all feel about Sexy Red? I don't know. Her forehead look kind of crazy up in there, but you know.
Of these streamers in mischievous ways. It's genuinely insane when you say it, and it's genuinely insane to see, especially since it's not the first nor last time I'm expecting this to happen. But for this incident, it is Lil Baby on Plaqueboymax's stream coming on and rapping, but not even an entire song, and just leaving without the common courtesy of even saying anything. Yet he's still asking for half of Max's stream revenue that he made that day. I'm getting a little ahead of myself, so why don't we start from the very beginning with who even is Plaqueboymax for anyone that's unaware.
All the saying Rock Nation got me, you're dumb as you're stupid. All the saying, yo, Jack Beer, you're dumb. None of these forced me to stop streaming. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what happened.
Timestamps in the description or even in the comment section if you want to skip around. Plaqueboymax is one of the top 1% of streamers, boasting around 30k average subs and having around 50 to 30k average viewers per stream. This come up is pretty notable with doing a bunch of Discord song wars, even making music on stream with his community, or just reacting and having fun doing a bunch of desktop streams. After his initial blow up where you felt like he was already at the peak of his game, he kept pushing the game even further, starting doing things called indie booths, where he would invite rappers on and have them rap and make a song on stream, where he did this with people like Laser Dim, Babytron, Central C, to even Will Smith. Unfortunately for him, this in the booth segment has also caused him a lot of problems, most recently being with Lil Baby. Before he even got to rapping, there was already an issue with them having to disrespect Max.
But Elliot Dent.
Maxwell Elliot Dent.
Maxwell? That's your real
Maxwell,
name?
hell
That's why I use it as a distraction.
You know
with the
why? You know why though?
Yeah.
Because my parents wanted me to be a lawyer.
What? Do anything.
So they was giving me a professional name instead of Daquan. Like, you feel me? They gave me Maxwell Dent.
White or black?
Nah, I mean, this could be seen as disrespect, but, you know, I feel like this is a good little moment for them to just, because I didn't know that about Max. But, you know, he said it here, and now we all could just chop it up and be like, all right, cool. But
Like, you keep saying Cause then every time you say something, you just sound so white. You like,
Hold on.
I don't know. My bad for pausing so much. I hate when like people say that kind of stuff. I used to get that as well, like all through K through 12, because it's like if you're Haitian, Jamaican, or whatnot, and like you have people who came from the islands, the Caribbean, and they hear how proper you can speak, they be like, oh, like you sound like you're American, this and that. And likewise in the black community, if you don't have that gangster slang, if you don't gotta curse in every sentence, you ain't gotta stretch out words and be like, yeah, and you know how I get when you got a little bit of slang or that country up in you. If you don't talk like that, they say you sound white.
Slow down.
what's wrong with Daquan?
Ain't nothing. Hold on. Ain't nothing wrong with a black talking proper, bro.
What's wrong with Daquan?
There's nothing wrong with Daquan. I'm just saying they want me to be a lawyer.
Daquan,
All right, look. Let me know this.
Daquan, you out there, you could be a lawyer, Daquan, I'm telling you.
This is a pretty quick summary of how Baby treats Max and how he honestly thinks of him. Now, I will be honest, there's ignorance on both sides, but initially saying that Max sounds white and even asking him if he's black after he said the N-word a couple dozen times is pretty crazy to me. And even with that, I'm not going to give Max any real leeway. Saying that Daquan is an unprofessional name is pretty messed up. I don't know why we need to go there, but I just wanted to show y'all this to show how Baby is
It is, nobly, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all find Daquan as a lawyer, bro. Y'all please find Daquan a lawyer. Let me look it up right now, man. I got my phone right now, dry as hell. You know, because my peoples ain't up yet. But let me go ahead. I see I got my phone on silent, so it ain't saying nothing. Let's go ahead. Daquan, lawyer. Let's see if we find a nigga. Hold on. We did. This is why I got to stream. But Daquan D. Miller. Daquan Miller is as a workers' compensation defense. Okay. All right. But it's not like a lot of Daquans and Tyron or Tequila, whatever the fuck be coming up out of them hood ass neighborhoods. But anyway,
initially already thinking of Max. Basically like a dweeb, like it seems like a bunch of rappers view them. Now I can't say for certain that's how he thinks of them, but based on this interaction and a couple interactions moving forward, you're gonna see the same thing I'm seeing. It's just blatant disrespect towards Max, and you can see this when they were picking out a beat to rap with, where Max is just trying to have fun, hype it up, yet Baby is over here telling him he's messing up how the beat sounds by just vibing to it.
Why is Max even doing that? I ain't gonna lie.
I just vibe.
Like, and this is ego, but you know, like, if I go out to a club and I've been guilty of this. It was a time I went to the strip with my uncle. He was on, you know, his like poise type nigga. I'm ass all up in the face. Oh yeah, man. We on two different kind of timings right now. Now, I get why Baby's trying to move in this kind of way, because he's trying to give that image as a rapper. Even though, like I said, he already came out with some thigh tats and some weird-ass outfits. And it was another clip where he had a whole dude come up, hug him, holding up on his booty and stuff. Hey, man, Lil Baby, you're not you're not the hardest of the hardest, bro. You got some shit out there that it's like, come on, bro. But whatever.
Vibing to it.
Hold on. What you mean I'm fucking the beat up?
It like depending on like how you come approach something.
All
You
right.
approaching them off that.
How I gotta approach this? How I gotta approach this? Okay.
But it's like in the way you laughing at your own joke.
No, I ain't laughing.
In
This
beat
shit.
form though.
Nah, this shit hard.
Like, Max is one of them dudes you could tell he
I'm not
dances.
drunk, gang. I'm having a good time.
Be like that.
Obviously, these rappers have never been streamers before, but probably sitting there listening to beats with a stone cold face isn't gonna be really entertaining. So I can see where Max is coming from, where he's dancing, trying to hype up the beat and have some fun while it's playing. Now, even that incident right there isn't too serious. Max was trying to have fun, hype up a beat, and Lil Baby and V's, everybody else around him wasn't really rocking with it, to the point where later on when he's even playing more beats, he asked Max if he was drunk because he just seemed a little bit too hyper. Those are things you could brush off. That's not a make or break for
that, or he would have probably asked him, dude, he got like ADHD or something, or like if he's sped. Now, when people say stuff like that, I know they just be trying to like see like, yo, like why you moving too much or whatever, but that is disrespectful. Stuff like that.
Anyone's career, or for any reason to have someone get hate. Yeah, the issue came when it seemed like Lil Baby wasn't even gonna rap, and on top of not wanting to rap, he wanted to get paid half of the streaming revenue from that stream.
I could take the cam off so niggas don't see you rapping and shit.
No, you understand it. You just
Okay,
gonna
I'm
work
listening.
Money down.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know how that
So basically, Baby just he needs bread to rap. And you know what? I mean, that's not really a bad thing. He can ask for compensation because I think he did that. Well, I ain't even gonna get up into all that stuff like that. But y'all know the song Freestyle when he did that. So it could be one of those kind of situations. But I'm not gonna lie with you. Half of the stream and all you did was just come up in here with your niggas. And all y'all did was just say that I'm doing too much because I just want to, you know, I can understand if that nigga Max was out here like some flight react, you know, tongue all out like, oh, if you doing shit like that, okay, all right, bro. Like, chill the hell out. Relax. But he's being his authentic self and he's messing with the beats and stuff like that. Even when it comes down to Lil Baby, I kind of see Lil Baby's side of it all because I don't really see him doing too much, but I can understand how it's a conflict of interest with them boys. But anyways,
Okay.
crazy, man.
So you gotta put money down. Wait, explain to me. I'm trying to understand what you're
Yeah,
saying.
you understand everything else I've been talking about the whole day.
Okay, so you saying niggas gotta break bread with the stream for you to rap?
Nah, you gonna bust the screen down.
Wait,
Half
yeah,
today. We split.
Okay, so we split the stream
revenue
the
for the day.
revenue
For the day. That's
for
what
you
we
to
do.
rap.
Yeah.
Ah,
Not for me to rap. We doing that anyway. I'm already on here.
Oh, type.
So
You just saying
like
split this
you
shit
doing
out.
that, then I'd be like, okay, I'm finna go in motherfucking walk shit.
And wow,
And whoever
okay.
said I had a ghostwriter, I really do this shit in like 10 minutes too. It ain't gonna take long at all.
Okay. Let's do it then.
But go to the fund and see if it's worth it.
Now look though, I gotta see how much the stream made after, and then we gonna talk. We gonna talk.
Yeah.
We gonna talk. So you don't see your revenue until like a couple days after.
I'm gonna break this down into two parts because this initial clip is pretty long. This in this first section, Lil Baby is basically asking Max to split his stream revenue for today and give half to him. That is pretty insane of an ask if it's out of the blue, which by Max's reaction looks like what it is, especially when he's genuinely confused on what he's even talking about. I've seen two different reactions to this, and I'm gonna be honest with you. This just seems like somebody that is very money hungry. Before you even set up the stream, before you even come to the place, you should establish that you want money to begin with. And I've been seeing a lot of people say, well, Plaqueboymax should have been the one to tell him that it's free. But if you do something 99.99% of the time and it's free and off the love, why would you be the one to bring up, oh yeah, do you want me to pay you, when you normally never pay anybody? It's on Lil Baby and his team to tell Max that they want compensation. If you want to get paid for what you're doing, why are you not initially telling him before anything happens, yeah, you're gonna have to pay me? That's not even out of the blue. We've seen that before on other streams where rappers have been paid before. So it's not like it's out of the realm of possibility to have a rapper get paid to come on. It's genuinely already happened before. It's just odd to spring it on somebody out of the blue, not only ask for a fixed amount, but also just say, yeah, this stream revenue, even though I'm not on here this entire time because Baby didn't show up until like an hour or two later, I still want half of what you made. That's pretty egotistical and very odd.
Wait, hold on. Is you scamming me? I mean, shit. They just screaming scam. Like, oh, like, what is these niggas saying that shit?
You come and do something for somebody on the screen.
Yeah.
Then when they try to work you, you gotta show them like, hey, I'm a real businessman. This is what I do. You know?
Yeah.
He at my house. We chilling. I ain't,
Facts.
the fuck is the scam?
So look, right? When I be having niggas on, niggas be pulling up whether I'm at their crib, they at
Nah,
my
they be
shit.
thinking little nigga be scamming, so I wanna know what the fuck the scam is.
Scam, I think they saying you scamming
For saying I'm
because-
gonna have for the check.
Yeah, because they want to see you rap, bro.
So what a part about it that is the scam?
They think you don't want to rap and you're not rapping. You get what I'm saying?
No, but how's that a scam?
Because
I ain't tell y'all to come on here to see me rap. Who the fuck I'm scamming?
it's because when niggas be coming on, niggas be rapping, but you're not rapping, so that's why they saying scam.
Oh, you got a rap screen.
Yeah, that's what I be doing.
I ain't know that.
Nah, but I told y'all before. You know what I'm saying? Like we.
See, now you finna say that we scam nigga.
No, you ain't scam game. If you don't want to rap, you don't want to rap. You don't gotta rap. I'm dead ass. You don't gotta rap. If you don't want to rap.
Duh.
You feel me?
I'm saying you
Duh.
only rap on there?
I ain't noticed what you did every time.
Nah, so look, when I be bringing artists on, I be they be making music.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? Like that's what I was hitting you about when I was saying niggas gonna make a banger. Like I wasn't talking about like we just gonna. You feel
Yeah,
me?
I ain't get it. So
Make
what
a
you do
movie.
with the song?
Now I want to say this is a communication error, specifically on Max's part. His team, himself, not communicating well with Baby and his team, so we understand why he's coming on here. But the more and more they talk, they just seem like a understanding error, because Max even tried to explain himself, literally saying, yeah, that's why I said we were gonna make a banger tonight. Making it seem like he did explain you're gonna come on here and rap, and it just seemed like Baby or even somebody on his team wasn't fully understanding what was going on there. But you still have to give blame to Max. This is your guest, this is your stream, you should communicate what's going to happen. But a lot of people are going to put the blame on Baby, because what do you mean you don't understand that you're going to come on Max's stream and rap? That's the whole point. That's what he does with literally every single rapper that's touched down, from Quavo all the way to even people like DDG. And it just seems like a reoccurring thing with rappers, and it gives very egotistical vibes. It's not even the first time this has happened on Max's stream specifically, where he's repeated himself multiple times saying, hey, if you're on this stream, you are going to rap, or we're gonna wrap this up.
Yo, I got somewhere I gotta be. Yo, I got somewhere I gotta be. So, like, if we rapping, we got rap. You feel me? Nah, that's cool. Y'all can vibe like at your own shit though. Like this niggas got work. You get what I'm saying?
I'm working. Love too though. We'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm a rap.
Nah, if you don't like any beats, you good.
I mean, the ones we put to the side were cool.
Yo, you can't smoke in here. This shit gonna go off. Like, please. I appreciate you. Can you show them where, like, in the back, niggas cannot smoke in here? Yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. If niggas smoking here, I'm gonna have to shut this bitch down. Like, the stream done.
It just seems like a common theme at this point for these rappers to get on here and not respect these streamers at all. What's the point of even getting on their platform if you're just gonna do whatever you want? Plaqueboymax's whole thing is supposed to be linking up with these rappers, doing it in the booth, having them rap while engineering the song, and then releasing it out to everybody. It just seems like a cool interaction. The rapper gets a song out of it, Plaqueboymax is to have some fun on stream. It seems pretty simple, yet it always gets muddied and complicated every time someone wants to be difficult. Like Lil Baby not even wanting Plaqueboymax to engineer his song, constantly telling his engineer to do it, basically defeating the purpose of even having Max there to begin with.
What part's off? Talk to me.
Right. That's this.
To the right? Got you.
Turn my vocals up on them part.
What'd you say?
Turn my vocals up a little bit on that.
Alright, I got you.
Why, Jay Rich, why you ain't doing it?
Nah, he is doing it.
Why
You can do
you
it.
doing it, nigga?
He.
Why you doing it, nigga?
While obviously people are still going to criticize Plaqueboymax because of Lil Baby's misunderstanding of the stream, you still have to see how egotistical Baby's moves are at times. There's no way you could tell me you didn't understand the stream at all, yet still had him on, and then are continuously going to disrespect him and undermine what he's supposed to be doing on his own stream just because you want your producer to do it. At that point, why even have Max there? It just seems like he's chilling there while recording y'all do it in the booth, because you're not talking while you're making the music, and he's not having no conversations with the producer, because what would they be talking about? It just doesn't make any real sense at that point, and isn't even a Plaqueboymax in the booth, more of just a Plaqueboymax spectating Lil Baby making a song, and that's not the type of content he makes at all. And he had to address that at the end of his stream, specifically because he doesn't want anything like that happening moving forward.
I'm not gonna lie, from now on though, when I have artists on, y'all gotta trust me, bro. I got like, you feel me? We didn't really just, in terms of engineering, I guess maybe he didn't understand I know how to do this shit, which I self-taught all this shit myself. Y'all gotta trust me, otherwise I don't want to do it. That's the whole point of this shit, you feel me? Like, I'm working with y'all.
Yeah. I have been very quiet, just letting the video go on so we can actually come to the ending of it all. And yeah, definitely. Like, I see some food that's on the floor. I would really hope that's not like them boys coming in and just leaving shit dirty. That is a huge pet peeve of mine. Like, don't get up into the car and just leave stuff in the car. Don't get up into my house. Just leave stuff around. You know, the first time, all right, whatever. It's for the free skis. But, like, you know, you dissing, we're not having a good communication, you're not understanding, then you leaving shit up in the house. You know, come on, man. Come on.
Or like, otherwise, if you want to work with your engineer, just go to the studio, you feel me?
By not having Max engineer, you're basically demeaning his craft, not only as a streamer, because now it's in the boost segment is just spectator mode, but also as an engineer, when he genuinely said he worked and self-taught himself how to do certain things, and that's kind of his whole point, is to have these rappers on so he can be the one to engineer and make the song that finally releases. You might be able to excuse all of that. Maybe he just wanted his engineer because he wants his art to be perfect on stream. Maybe the
Nah. I personally feel like, yeah, with the ego thing, it's not that it's ego. It could be like, all right, I got this guy, and like they might already have something where anything that Baby does has to be engineered by that guy. And since they're not seeing this as a collaboration between Max and Lil Baby, like he was probably already thinking, because the chat was saying, oh, scamming because of the bread. Like he like, all right, well, bet. I'm not going to have you do nothing that involves me being here outside of just using a beat, so that you can't, like the chat can't be like, oh yeah, you just produced for this nigga. You just did this, you just did that. And so now he could have that in his repertoire, if you kind of get where I'm coming from. But hey.
those back and forth are just jokes. It's not something that's meant to be taken that deep, and those other things that we would say are disrespect or just stuff we don't understand from a viewer's perspective. But there is no way you can tell me it is okay or respectful to just walk out in the middle of a stream, because that's what Baby ended up doing. In the middle of making his song, doing a chorus and one verse, he just left. After telling Max he'll be back in like 2 minutes, he was told that he is not coming back at all, and for the rest of that stream actually didn't show up.
And they say I'm trash again.
Yeah, they is saying you're trash though for a long time.
Oh God.
They hated on you. They said
Sure, I'm gonna get that
they're
upset.
trying to get you off the stick.
Wait, what happened?
You know he dead. Just letting you know.
Wait, he just dead?
He was saying body.
Wait, he was? He said I'm gonna go shower?
He said I'm gonna go slide.
Regardless of how you feel about Lil Baby, if that's your favorite artist in the entire world, you gotta agree that is disrespectful. To leave a booked out session you have with somebody and just dip off with no warning. Even though earlier that stream, you literally said you want to get paid half the amount of money he makes, but you're not even gonna put in all the work for the stream, it makes no real sense. It just shows that these rappers definitely feel like they are above any streamer. And most people might sit there who are rap heads and say that that definitely is the case, but in all reality, these streamers are the
No, that's cap, bro. These streamers are bigger than these rappers. These rap dudes are weirdos and losers. Like, honest to God, these rap dudes are weirdos and losers. They all are, like, Lil Baby might act like he the stuff, but there's a dude, whether it's his label owners, whatever, they own him. And he can't just get up and do this, can't get up and do that. Like, they probably got some really messed up things about him. And they know the spiel that we can't ever talk about or know. And that's why you hear some of the things that you hear, like, especially when it comes down to these guys like Vaughn and them, may he rest in peace. Like, you start talking about how, and I guess you could say it's a conspiracy, but still, like, that rap stuff, nah. Streaming really broke the door, or content creation really broke the door down to all that. Oh, you had to be a rapper, a ball player, this or that, because you could literally just be a regular dude and you just popped off because everybody's paying attention to you, and now you got more money, more clout, more whatever than these rappers and stuff. And so for Max to extend his hand out to Lil Baby and for him to do that, it's like, bro, what are y'all doing? Like, where's y'all PR training? You say that you're a businessman, but part of having good business is being able to have good communication and networking skills. Like, you don't have to get paid everywhere you go. Certain things, you do it because it's going to get your name out here and this and that. And I know he's beyond that. He's Lil Baby. He could go and sell out wherever he goes to. But still, why not get more for, collaborating with Max, working with him, and then getting, all these, oh, man, like, Plaqueboymax, yeah, such and such. Like, come on. Why wouldn't you? But whatever, man. Like how I get everybody saying from this video, it could be chopped up to ego. And, yeah, just ego and pride.
the new mainstream content. There's a reason you see Lil Baby on a Plaqueboymax stream, then you're going to see him in a complex interview on something like The Breakfast Club, because this streaming game is the new way to have people experience media. When you see reality shows and like Love Island or anything else, these people are not running to podcasts or to other professional interviewers to get publicity. They're hopping on streams, and you see why a bunch of celebrities are trying to become streamers. This is the new wave in the new mainstream. In the way that these rappers are acting, you would see that they treat it as nothing more than a quick little punch in that they have to do and don't really regard it as much else, and that is genuinely disrespectful. Even if you don't like streaming as a whole, just showing Plaqueboymax, the actual person you're supposed to be there for, some courtesy would be nice, and yet they seem to never do it. Unfortunately for Max, it's not just him, it's kind of a trend set by Aiden Ross, and he even takes accountability.
Now look though, I'll be real with you guys, bro. I ain't gonna lie, somebody explained it to me and broke it down to me. This is just how Baby thinks, bro. That's what Ben said. He's about his money. It's on some Floyd Mayweather shit. Y'all remember like how Mayweather was on that shit too? Some people just, they think that, and it's a businessman type of like mindset in a way. But I guess it's, no, chat, look, it's not him. It's kind of just what he's been, how he's about. You understand? He's about his money. That's just how he thinks.
That, okay, well, if he was about his money, why didn't they talk about that before ever linking up? Like, they said they had conversations before this collab ever happened. So he should have said, hey, first and foremost, I'm a businessman. So for me to do this, for me to do that, like, if we finna go crazy and make some music, I need to have half the stream revenue. Like, that's something that you lay down early. It's like in terms of a relationship. And that's why a lot of relationships are not very good. And then you get into them, a couple months go by, and like, you know, now y'all looking at each other like, well, I can't stand this person. I actually don't like them no more, but I don't want to be green and this and that. So you might do stuff on the low, but whatever. Say the hard parts, the uncomfortable parts early. That's the best way to actually operate and do business. Like, hey, if I'm coming out here, I'm showing my face, I feel like I need to get half the stream revenue. Especially if I'm finna do this, finna do that. Like, lay down the foundation, bro. But all that other stuff, like just saying, oh, well, that's just how he is. And I don't give a frick. I need to stop cursing. I almost slipped up there, but I don't care. You can take that somewhere else. Not Max. Aiden, you should understand, bro. Look at what happened with that guy, Playboy Cardi, bro. Like, no. If you're gonna come in here with that kind of weirdo behavior, you could go do that on your own terms, bro. Not on my terms. But anyways.
Y'all might not agree with it because a lot of people aren't like that or might not be on that, but that's how he thinks. It's like rappers, especially, they're lit. They get paid to basically do anything. Do you guys understand? They get paid to do anything. Time is money for them. It's true. They get paid to go to LA if they're going to go to LA to go hit some shows. So that's just how they think. If they're going to do interviews like, I don't know what interviews specifically, like Complex, the GQ shits, they get paid for all that. So that's kind of a thing where it's coming from his point of view. But chat, in the streaming world, in the streaming culture, that's just not really what the streaming culture is about. So that's why, chat, like that's it, streaming culture, it's not like an interview, or it's not like a, you know, you know what fucked it up? I'll be real. It's my fault. It's my fault for the Cardi shit. I'll be real. It's my fault. Cardi never got no 2 mil. You know that. He got a couple $100K, but still, that's really like the issue with that.
The understanding for most streams is that people are just coming on and getting exposure. That's the currency, not actual money. Even with other in the booths Plaqueboymax has done with bigger artists and bigger names, they have not asked for any money, and he hasn't even offered them any money. But I can understand how a mindset of, dang, I get paid to just get flown out, dang, I get paid for this interview, I get paid to freestyle here. Well, obviously when I come on this streamer stream, he's going to pay me. But that's just not what they have established. And if you're not going to communicate that you want to get paid, then at no point in time were they going to offer you money or even think about paying you. Just put that in any other way of thinking. If I'm an editor for somebody and somebody just asked me to edit a video, and at no point in time until I'm already halfway through the video I ask for payment, that's going to be very odd to them. So they just need to be more upfront with what they're doing. And on the streamer's part, I guess they can communicate better that, hey, you are coming on here for free, outlining what they're going to do. You're going to come on, you are going to rap, I'm going to engineer it, this is what's going to happen. Even though there are past cast in the booth so that they can reference to see what's going on. That's what just makes a lot of people upset, is you're not doing any type of research to see what platform you're going on, and you're just coming home here not knowing what you're gonna do, just thinking that you could just sit here, chat it up, and then dip. Like Aiden Ross happened with Playboi Carti, and like this just happened with Plaqueboymax, getting an unfinished song, or even sometimes not a song made at all. Genuinely, stuff needs to change. People need to understand their worth as a streamer and just start moving differently. But at the end of the day, that's just how I feel. If you want to tell me how you feel, the best place to do would be the comment section down below, because the video was unfortunately over. But if you did enjoy this video, maybe consider giving it a like. If you enjoy content like this, then maybe consider subscribing, because I post like this every single week. I never miss out on these.
All right, so let me go ahead and like the video. Great video by Novely. Hopefully you guys liked my commentary and how I felt about the situation. If you guys agree, likewise, leave however you feel in the comment section below. And yeah, we got this thing. Peace.